Hi, Eva here. Now it's kind of the same episode of but in English. I have updated my website. I do that now and then. So it's a good idea to check out my websites. I want to show you a bit because I said I am a builder of dreams. And this is what I do since I'm so thrilled about that I really took down my dreams from the clouds, so to speak, and act upon them. I reached my goal to work within the music industry. This is Ida from Northern Ladies. It's a good idea to check them out on to stream their music, or well, they're available on iTunes as well, Spotify, and other digital platforms, and YouTube, of course. Very cool. And please follow them on social media as well. Well, it's a really good thing to really, time flies. So things that we postpone kind of tend to not happen. So if we really have to be more determined to act, otherwise we just throw our dreams away. It would just remain in the clouds, right? So to make a plan, and it's some very interesting, I like the word, to have an accountability partner. It's not that common in Sweden. To have an accountability partner is kind of a coach or a friend. If you have different goals, you can encourage each other to continue. But a friend, you could get into an argument, right? So that's why it's better to have a coach that will kind of keep you accountable. We'll get back to that. But here we have the different options I want to talk to you about. Mindset coaching, because it's all about mindset. Whether you believe it's possible for you or not, it is. Perhaps you don't want to turn it into business. You don't have to do that right away. You can start it because perhaps you have so many ideas and you can scale it, build it with an expectation and say, oh, well, will soon be available for purchases, whatever it is. And you can build up your brand, and then you can turn it into business. That is, of course, a strategy. I know companies who's done that, so that you can do that later if you feel that okay, but it's too much. I want to. So you start where you think where you're most motivated to start, of course. The English versions. I wanted to show you this. I have this beautiful rose now here again. I have the managing director or CEO education. I have from the US perspective, I have from the European perspective, but the US perspective can take it from whatever perspective, but the European perspective is kind of within EU, I should say. So you could choose the leadership part separately or the marketing part separately. But I see so many, and I talked about this before, entrepreneurs that know nothing about finance or business whatsoever. They start their business and just leave everything in the hands of someone else, a finance person that they can't trust. It's so easy to be fooled, right? So that's why it's really good to have an education. It's not rocket science. It's not, because it's doable, and I do it really easy. I show you how you can read and understand financial reports and have some kind of weekly meeting where you see where you can. I've talked about that in another episode here in the group. So I really recommend these. I also have the coaching options about the accountability part. It's a good idea to buy things. If it costs you something, you kind of say, then you value it. We don't value things that we get for free. We don't. So it's the same thing with the coaching options. If you want if you have difficulties to motivate yourself to reach your goals or to reach your create your or customize your new good habits, you need an accountability partner. I'm here for you with that. And then you have these pre-recorded episodes. You have the Facebook groups, paid ones, of course, but you also have the Stay Healthier lifestyle, or how to get a winner's mindset so you don't give up. This is very good since that is within the Kajabi app, and then you can have it on your phone, smartphone, and then the app will keep track on where you were. You can jump out and back into the app, and the app will keep track on where you were. That isn't the case within the Facebook groups, right? It could be a nightmare, even though you can sort it kind of, but if it's too much content within a Facebook group, it's undoable. So if the Facebook group grows and it's too much content there, it's not that good. So that is kind of limit to it. So it's better to have these pre-recorded products. The Kajabi app is amazing. And the in real life coaching with me, there, if you need me as an accountability partner instead of a friend, because a friend and you can, as I said, just get into an argument, right? So there you have the 3 weeks tailor-made in real life coaching session. And I still have the summer price available there, so you can sign up for that. It's really affordable. It's really a bargain. So it's a smart move to sign up for that if you need me as an accountability partner. And the strong-minded missions is the high ticket coaching, 5 weeks in depth. What's the difference? Yes, since I've said that I've been, as I said, I've been involved in a family business since 2005, and working full time, and then within my profession, and then I also have the family business that I was involved in too. And then I stepped into working full time there 2012. And then I started my own company as well, 2013. So I know the pressure of being an entrepreneur. We had 30 employees. And especially now during stressful times, uncertain times, challenging times, it could be really struggle to be strong, because you have to be strong for your employees. That's your job. And that's why I compared it to an athlete, because we can never be on top of our game all the time. It's impossible. So we need to find strength to really relax and also know how to manage ourselves. We have to lead ourselves before we can lead others. That's a very famous expression. So we have to know how to manage ourselves as well, to really, when we need to perform at our best, what do we need to do to deliver top performance, like it is the last at the end of a race. We have to level up, right? But it's not, no one performs at the top level all the time. It's impossible. No one does that. It kind of fluctuates how you feel. So that's why it's a good idea to customize some habits, so you know how to get into your best version of you, and especially if you have strong-minded missions, because it takes a lot of energy, a lot of pressure. So it's much about mindset, right? I really recommend that how to get a winner's mindset so you don't give up. It's really good. So I recommend, of course, to start with these two. Either one of them. I really do. So it's a good idea to view it as an accountability, because then you will motivate yourself at the same time to say, well, I paid for it, so that's what I have to have to follow through. It is. And I'm here as an accountability partner if you need me. So, and check out my website with a beautiful purple rose. I love that. It's a bit of artist I found here on Facebook. It's very nice. So I want to wish you a good evening and be well. Bye.